We should not have found this. There are things in space we were never supposed to see, not because they're hidden, but because we weren't meant to last long enough to notice. For most of human history, we looked up at the stars and saw permanence. The constellations never changed. The planets moved in perfect cycles. The cosmos felt eternal, stable, safe. We built our entire understanding of reality on that stability, but we were wrong. In 1977, NASA launched Voyager 1, a small probe carrying a golden record, messages from Earth, music, greetings in dozens of languages, pictures of human faces. We sent it as a message to whoever might find it, a bottle thrown into the cosmic ocean, a gesture of hope. But Voyager found something first, something we didn't expect, something that doesn't fit. In 2012, Voyager 1 crossed into interstellar space, beyond the sun's influence, beyond the protective bubble our star creates, into the space between stars. The void we thought was empty, silent, dead, but it's not empty, and it's not silent. Voyager detected something, a hum, a low-frequency vibration traveling through the plasma of interstellar space, persistent, steady, coming from no identifiable source. Scientists called it interstellar plasma waves. Background noise, natural phenomena. They published papers, filed the data, moved on. But the hum hasn't stopped, and it's not random. Voyager 2 crossed into interstellar space 6 years later, billions of kilometers away from Voyager 1. Different trajectory, different region of space. It detected the same hum, same frequency, same pattern, as if the space between stars is vibrating, resonating, responding to something. No one talks about this. It doesn't make headlines. It doesn't fit into the narratives we tell about space exploration, about discovery, about humanity reaching for the stars, because this isn't what we expected to find. This isn't dead space. This isn't silence. This is something else. Think about what a vibration means. Something is moving. Something is transferring energy. Waves don't appear from nothing. They require a source, a cause, a disturbance. And this disturbance fills the space between stars. The same space our solar system is moving through. The same space every star in our galaxy is suspended in, vibrating, constantly. We don't know what's causing it. We don't know how long it's been there. We don't know if it's always been this way or if something changed. Something started. We have 2 data points, 2 tiny probes, billions of kilometers apart detecting the same phenomenon. That's all. But here's what we do know. Space is not empty. The void between stars is not void. It's a medium. And that medium is active, resonating with energy we don't understand from sources we cannot identify. Every star in our galaxy is immersed in this. Every planet, every moon, Earth, you, all of it suspended in a vibrating field that extends farther than we can measure. We've been inside it our entire existence as a species. We just didn't know. We couldn't detect it. We didn't have instruments sensitive enough. We didn't go far enough, until now. And now that we know, we have to ask why. Why is interstellar space vibrating? What is generating this energy? What is it interacting with? Is it a natural process we simply haven't understood? Or is it something else? Something we don't have a framework to comprehend? Scientists suggest it could be shock waves from distant supernovae, collisions between interstellar gas clouds, the movement of the galaxy itself creating friction in the sparse matter between stars. All plausible, all reasonable, all comforting explanations that let us file this away and stop thinking about it. But none of them explain the consistency, the uniformity, the fact that Voyager 1 and Voyager 2, separated by vast distances in different regions of space, are detecting the same thing. As if interstellar space itself has a frequency, a baseline state, a resonance that doesn't fade or change, as if it's waiting. We like to think of space as a stage, a backdrop, an empty arena where stars and planets perform. We are the actors. The universe is passive, static. But what if it's not? What if space itself is active, responsive? What if the medium we're moving through is not neutral? This is not speculation. This is measurement. Voyager is detecting something real, something physical, something that has been there longer than our species, longer than our planet, longer than the sun, and we're only noticing it now because we finally sent something far enough to escape our star's interference. What else haven't we noticed? What else is happening in the space around us that we can't detect because we're too close, too immersed in our own star's noise? What happens when you step outside the bubble and listen? You hear a hum, a vibration that fills the galaxy, and you realize you've been inside it your entire life without knowing. This changes something fundamental. We thought we understood the environment we exist in. We thought space was passive, empty, a vacuum to cross, a distance to measure. But it's not, it's a medium. And that medium has properties, behaviors, characteristics we're only beginning to detect. And we don't know what they mean. We don't know if this vibration affects us, if it influenced the formation of our solar system, if it plays a role in the behavior of stars, if it's connected to dark matter, to dark energy, to the structure of the galaxy itself. We don't know if it's constant or if it changes, if it has patterns, if it carries information. We don't know what we're immersed in. Voyager 1 is now over 24 billion kilometers from Earth, still transmitting, still sending data, still detecting the hum. It will continue until its power runs out, until the plutonium in its generators decays beyond usefulness, until it goes silent, and then it will drift, forever, through vibrating space, carrying its golden record, its messages from Earth, into a cosmos that was never as quiet as we believed. And somewhere, billions of years from now, if anything finds that probe, they will see our pictures, hear our music, read our messages, and they will know we sent this object into space without understanding what space was, that we threw a bottle into an ocean we thought was empty. And it wasn't. We are inside something. We have always been inside something. And we're only now beginning to realize it. Not because we're clever, not because we're advanced, but because we finally went far enough to notice. The universe is not what we thought. Space is not passive. The void is not empty. And the silence we imagined out there in the dark between stars, it was never silent. We just weren't listening. Now we are. And we can't unhear it. We can't go back to thinking space is empty. We can't pretend the cosmos is a neutral backdrop anymore. Because it's not. It's vibrating, resonating, humming with energy we don't understand. And we're swimming in it. We always have been. Every star, every planet, every living thing that has ever existed. Immersed in a medium we didn't know was there. Moving through something we thought was nothing. This is not a discovery we celebrated. This is not a finding that inspires wonder. This is a realization that unsettles, that makes the cosmos feel less like a frontier and more like a place we don't belong, a place that was never meant for us. We sent Voyager as an act of optimism, a message to the universe, and the universe answered, not with greeting, not with silence, but with a hum, a vibration, a reminder that we understand far less than we believed. Space is not empty. It never was. And now that we know that, we have to live with it. We have to accept that everything we thought we understood about the cosmos was based on a false assumption, that the void is not void, that the silence is not silence, that the universe is not passive, it's active, it's resonating, and we're inside it, listening, finally listening, to something that has been there all along, waiting for us to notice, waiting for us to go far enough, to be quiet enough, to pay attention. And now that we have, we can't stop. We can't turn away. We can't pretend we didn't hear it. The hum is real, the vibration is real. And whatever is causing it is bigger than anything we've ever encountered. Bigger than stars, bigger than galaxies. Something woven into the fabric of space itself. We don't know what it is. We don't know what it means. We don't know if we were supposed to find this, but we did. And now we have to live in a universe where space itself is not what we thought, where the emptiness we relied on, the silence we assumed, the void we planned to cross, none of it exists. There is no void. There is only the hum, and we are surrounded by it, always have been, always will be, until the probes fall silent, until the data stops, until we're left alone again with our assumptions. But this time, we'll know. We'll know the universe is not empty. We'll know space is not passive. We'll know we're moving through something we don't understand. Something vast, something old, something that doesn't care if we notice it or not. It just hums, endlessly, quietly, waiting.